Synchronicities, odd coincidences, or meaningful connections are suggesting that time and space are more fluid and interconnected than we typically believe. These situations, long studied by the influential Swiss psychologist Carl Jung, extend far beyond the limits of what we consider real or causal. The term synchronicity is used to describe these mysterious, meaningful coincidences that appear to defy the logic of cause and effect. We'll dive into the metaphysical depths of synchronicity, exploring how these phenomena, backed by Jung's collaboration with physicist Wolfgang Pauli, challenges our notions of time, space, and the very nature of reality. But synchronicity isn't just a concept for the mystical or the spiritually inclined. There's a scientific intrigue here, a point where psychology meets quantum mechanics and the philosophy of existence itself. Together, Jung and Pauli pursued synchronicity as a bridge between the psyche and the physical world. An idea that suggests our lives may be embedded into a vast, interconnected universe where events link up through a logic beyond the causal and linear frameworks we typically understand. From a young age, we're taught to think of time as a strict sequence: past, present, and future, each moment leading to the next in a predictable chain. But synchronicity throws a wrench in this orderly view. Imagine encountering someone new only to find they show up repeatedly in your life at just the right moments that feel designed or meant to be. In Jung's view, these experiences aren't random, but instead point to a causal connection that doesn't fit neatly into our linear view of time. Synchronicities arise from an interconnected layer of reality where time isn't sequential, but rather an endless, holistic network. In this timeless space, events connect through meaning rather than direct cause, defying the usual if this, then that logic. He suggested that these moments were glimpses of a broader reality, where time and space bend, allowing us to experience connections that would otherwise seem impossible. To understand synchronicity as more than just an abstract or mystical idea, Jung sought insight from Wolfgang Pauli, a Nobel-winning physicist who helped pioneer quantum mechanics. Together, they explored how synchronicity could resonate with concepts from quantum physics, such as non-locality, the idea that particles can influence each other instantly, even across vast distances. This phenomenon resonated with synchronicity because both seem to challenge the classical, linear view of cause and effect. The universe, it seemed, might operate on multiple levels at once, with events interweaving in ways we can sense but not always explain. Pauli, fascinated by Jung's ideas, contributed by sharing insights from quantum mechanics. At a subatomic level, particles appear to know about each other's states without any physical connection, a phenomenon that's been termed quantum entanglement. Though the language of physics and psychology is quite different, Pauli saw a reflection between quantum entanglement and synchronicity, as both suggest hidden links across time and space. Just as entangled particles communicate instantly, synchronicities seem to speak across time, creating connections between events that feel intensely meaningful. A key part of synchronicity theory lies in the collective unconscious, a universal psychological layer shared across humanity that contains timeless patterns and symbols known as archetypes. These archetypes, figures like the hero, the mother, or the shadow, show up in myths, dreams, and art worldwide, suggesting a shared psychic structure. Jung believed that synchronicity often arises when these archetypal patterns activate in our lives, creating meaningful coincidences that resonate deeply within us. For example, if you're grappling with a personal challenge, you might encounter a story, person, or symbol that represents the archetype of the hero, guiding you toward courage and resilience. This synchronicity isn't merely coincidental. It's as if the universe knows what you need and presents it to you in a moment that feels undeniably meaningful. In this sense, synchronicities reflect a dialogue between our inner psyche and the outer world, bridging the physical and the metaphysical. This meaningful coincidences asks us to question a foundational belief in the physical sciences, that reality is strictly material, governed by physical laws that apply universally. Instead, Jung's concept of synchronicity opens up the possibility of a reality that's inherently interconnected, where consciousness itself plays a role in shaping events. It was proposed that our inner thoughts, emotions, and intentions aren't confined to our minds, but can ripple outward, influencing the physical world in ways we may never fully understand. In Synchronicity, we see a glimpse of this interconnected universe. These moments hint to us that the universe has a unity beneath its seemingly chaotic surface. Imagine the sensation of having a problem solved by an unexpected encounter, or of a random conversation sparking a life-changing insight. These experiences aren't bound by cause and effect. They suggest that reality may be more of a happening than a linear progression, where life's events interlock like pieces in a cosmic puzzle. The idea of synchronicity fundamentally challenges our sense of time and causality. If events can connect meaningfully without cause, does that mean time itself is more fluid than we think? Jung believed that synchronicities point to a realm beyond ordinary perception, a place where time and space collapse, and we experience a profound interconnectedness with everything and everyone. Pauli's work in quantum mechanics supports this view, as quantum physics similarly suggests that time and space aren't as rigid as they seem. Experiments have shown that particles can communicate instantaneously across vast distances, defying the limits of what we consider possible. Jung and Pauli's collaboration helped build a bridge between the metaphysical and the scientific, suggesting that synchronicities might be glimpses into a universe where everything is interconnected in ways we're only beginning to understand. Why does synchronicity matter? At its core, synchronicity isn't just about odd coincidences. It's about awakening to a reality that's far richer, more mysterious, and profoundly interconnected. When we pay attention to synchronicities, we're reminded that our lives may have a purpose or direction beyond the purely physical or rational. In a world often focused on linear progress and cause and effect thinking, synchronicity invites us to embrace the unknown, to trust that there's more to life than meets the eye. Perhaps synchronicities are nudges from the universe, urging us to look beyond our immediate concerns and connect with something greater. Jung saw these moments as invitations to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world, encouraging us to see life as a journey filled with meaning. So we can recognize synchronicities in our lives by opening up to them, when we're attuned to patterns and ready to find meaning. This isn't about forcing connections, but allowing the mystery of life to unfold. Pay attention to the coincidences that stand out, the chance encounters, repeated numbers, or recurring dreams. These moments may carry messages, guiding us toward growth or change. When we're mindful of these patterns, we tap into a part of ourselves that's deeply connected to the flow of the universe. Synchronicities remind us that our lives are embedded in a vast, interconnected whole, a reality where our thoughts, emotions, and experiences echo far beyond our individual lives. Synchronicity is more than just an intriguing phenomenon. It's a gateway to a new understanding of reality itself. By exploring synchronicity, we're stepping into a perspective that values connection over isolation, meaning over randomness. Jung and Pauli's exploration of this concept gave us a framework to consider the universe not as a series of disconnected events, but as a seamless web of interconnected experiences, where time, space, and causality blend in unexpected ways. When we embrace synchronicity, we begin to see life as a continuous unfolding, a dance where inner and outer realities move in harmony. By defying the usual rules of time and causality, synchronicity suggests that we're all part of a grand design, a cosmic puzzle where every piece fits, if only we're willing to look beyond the obvious and see the invisible connections. Synchronicity challenges us to think beyond the ordinary, to question the limits of cause and effect, and to embrace a worldview that's more holistic, interconnected, and mysterious. Jung's collaboration with Pauli bridged the worlds of psychology and physics, suggesting that synchronicities aren't just random events, but expressions of a deeper reality. The whole theory is dissected in detail. In this next video, we leave you here.